Hello everybody. Today I've got my guitar back, my electric guitar. Well, for now anyway. I'm using it this weekend with an amp, which is works well. Um, Today I'm going to show you how to play, or well, kind of teach you how to play Enter Sandman. So let's get right to this. So now, a little more convenient than my other guitar, which is a classical. I have fret markers 3, 5, 7, 9, 12. Oh shit, 15, 17, 19. So it starts out on the 7th fret, and all you really have to do is just hold down this A string on the 7th fret, and then, so it's gonna go, so the signature do 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 starts off with a. So what that is it's a, it starts off with a do, open E string, 7th, that A string, then the G string, and then 6, 5 on the E string, and then we start again like this. Okay, so A string, E, do 6, 5, A, E, A, G, 6, 5. So let's try that slow. And then it's gonna keep doing that until you finally get to that whole thing with the teaser intro riff. So with that, we're gonna kick on a distortion right here. Okay. Oh, wow, that's really low. Alright, so then we're gonna do this is the slide. This is we're gonna slide. And so we're gonna slide. I like to use this finger because it's gonna come in. You're gonna see why in a few moments. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna palm mute the E string. Slide from like the 2nd to the 3rd fret up to the 7th fret. So we're palm muting. Not that much though. I'm using too much palm muting. You know, if it's really annoying, if you don't like palm muting at all, you can kind of strum it like this, because you'll and you can kind of almost mute with your middle finger up here. Give it a little bit more of a metallic sound though. But the pick will also mute it if you strum too. So we're there we go. That's a good amount of palm muting right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slide. And then we're gonna do the same thing we were doing with that other thing with a clean amp acoustic setting, but instead it's gonna be a teaser. So it's gonna start out with a. So it's gonna be 7 front of the A string, then 6, and then we're gonna go back to the whole do 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 do. And actually, what starts then is this the. And that's power chord up here on the which is sorry. Wow. Index finger on the 1st fret of the E string, and then the power chord style, which is this finger right here, the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. Kind of like that. Okay, let's try that real slow. And I found out, actually, you kind of hear that, and then it does the whole, but it turns out that that's only the backing guitar, so it depends on what you're playing. If you're playing a real guitar, it's, whoops. And then, but if you're not, it's just. So then we bring in the whole thing, which is just sliding it back up, 6, 5. We're just adding a 5th fret. So this is the whole thing is this. And then we kick into the metal sound, the main thing. And what that is it's very, very similar, except you're not doing this anymore. You've got this E power chord right here, which I showed you, I think, on the. No, I didn't upload that yet, actually. But it's it's just your first finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, and you're strumming the E and A strings. Okay, and then you're doing the same thing you're doing on that teaser. You gotta be careful you don't hit the A string either. String both. But this time you're sustaining this a little more, so it's you kind of. So it's E slide, C slide, slide 6 5, and so the is this power chord, 3rd fret of the E string, lift off, then move down to the 2nd fret, holding the power. It's a power chord on the 2nd fret. Lift off the E string, slide back up to the 3rd, and then that E power chord. Say your prayers, little one, don't forget my son, do good everyone. I'll touch you in one within, keep the creep rising to the Sandman. So the verse is really easy. You're just small palm mute again. Say your prayers, little one, and it's just you open E string, and all this while you're keeping. It's actually E power chord, and but you're keeping your ring finger this time on the power chord. So you'll pray, and then the is all you're doing is you're just say your prayers. All you're really strumming is the E string, and it's your first finger on the 1st fret of the E string. So say your prayers, little one, don't forget my son, to include everyone. Then the and the. Then that build up to sleep with one eye open. It starts out on the 2nd fret of the E string. It's kind of hard too. If you're kind of a half sort of beginner and you want to know the song because you like really it's crazy, you really want to learn this, play it slow. That's what I encourage you to do, and look at either what you're if you can strum then by all means strum. And if you can look at your strumming and know that if you can look at what you're picking and you know what you're hitting the strings correctly on up here with your fingers, then by all means do that. But if you're not, and if you got your strumming down, I still can't look. I still have to look at what I'm strumming actually. So, but if you're looking at, but you can also look like this. Okay. And so I'm still looking at this down here. I'm still looking at my what string I'm strumming because I can't look up. It doesn't work for me. So what it is pretty much though is it's second fret on the E string, then it goes to fourth fret of the D string, then it goes to second fret of the G string, then it goes down to third and second fret of the A string, then it starts over, fourth fret of the D string, and then it starts over. So then the chorus, Exit Life, is just so it's power chord, second fret of the E string, then go to the A string, third fret, all power chord, then go to the second fret, then back up to this. This is done 3 times, so Exit Life, and then the I sadly don't know that. I am yet to learn that, and when I do, I will republish this video probably. I'll probably just delete this and when I do learn it and then republish it with that thing in there. But the end, as everyone notices, is just and then the is the same thing as what you were doing, the 3 lift off. That's it. Subscribe. Well, I guess there's nothing really to subscribe to. But I am probably going to be posting more guitar tutorials a little more. It's going to look a lot mostly like this. I'm probably going to be writing something different each time. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't be. Yeah, I hope this helped. And until next time, see you later.